They're graceful, they're elegant, and for many gardeners, Japanese lace leaf maples are considered the crown jewel of the landscape. But when it comes to pruning, most people freeze, worried that one wrong cut will be a costly mistake. And since it's the right time to prune them right now, we brought in our secret gardening weapon to help, Ciscoe Morris. Woo!
Oh la la!
And you are back from a vacation.
Oh yeah,
Feeling
I was in
good?
Japan and Taiwan. I loved it. It was so fun.
Oh, well, it's so good to have you back. So people get really freaked out about pruning this tree.
They're terrified to prune these because they're one of the most beautiful trees you can get. They're not cheap.
No.
And people think, wow, if I make a bad cut, I'm going to totally ruin the looks of my beautiful tree.
Yeah, we think it's game over.
Yeah, and if you do make a really bad cut, you will.
That's because it can happen, and hopefully I don't let you down today. So right now, even though it's cold, this is the time to prune?
Yeah, because once they go dormant, they drop their leaves, and I had to take about 1 million old leaves off here, but once the leaves fade and, you know, start falling off, it's time to prune them. You could prune them real lightly in summer, but you don't want to overdo it. But this time of year, you can take 1/3 of the wood off if you need to.
Okay, and you brought some tools for me. This one really sticks out. What tools do we need to start pruning?
Well, that's a lopper. It's even got gears on it, so you can cut really big things. You could cut down an oak tree with this thing.
No. Stop. I'm just out there.
But I want to warn you, so I brought these in. Anything bigger than these branches right here,
Yeah.
you don't want to cut with this.
Why?
Because these trees are brittle, and so if you don't make a really good cut, it'll break farther back on the branch and cause trouble. So if that's the case, you want to use that hand saw.
Oh, you're into this hand saw? See, I was thinking you were...
Well, that's what you're going to use for most.
Okay, but a hand saw.
Yeah. So that, baby, you want one that clicks in like that so there's no way it could shut. And
this is freaking me out, Ciscoe.
You know what's interesting? These only cut when you pull. So some people go...
Yeah, that's...
You just want to go... And they make the cleanest cut you've ever seen.
Oh, I'm nervous. Where am I cutting? What am I doing?
Yeah, they make good back scratchers, too.
Yeah, right? Great gift to get that special someone in your life.
You don't have to use that because we don't have anything that big.
Good.
So you're
Goodness.
So I'm gonna be the tree here.
Okay.
And you're the pruner.
But where
By the way, this is a really expensive tree, so if you mess up, it's big trouble.
You're gonna start crying this holiday season?
Okay,
where am I going?
First thing you do is you take off diseased, and this is about what a maple will look like when you start. See this one up here?
Mm-hmm. With
that's
different...
dead.
So here I would cut?
Yeah, you want to, and so the first thing you do, go ahead, chop away. And see the other two right up there?
Yeah, this guy?
Yep, so what you do is you look around to see if there's any dead, diseased, and dying stuff and get it off. Because it'll look so much better.
So you've pruned, you have one in your yard too?
Yeah.
Okay, and I think we have a before and after shot. Whoa.
Now, that's what happens. They get so big and full, they look like a sumo wrestler. You can't even see the beautiful branching, but look at the one at my house. I've been pruning this since 1985. See how this is in spring when it comes out with leaves. You can see right through it to see the branching pattern. It's not too big. People plant these in front of their window. They become 12 feet tall. They can't even see out the window. Then they go, well, how can I cut it way back down? That'll ruin it.
Right.
You got to prune every year.
Got to prune. That's why it's important.
Yeah.
You're also going to tell me about a stub, too?
Yep. Okay. So, you can use the honker here.
I can?
Yeah.
All right.
So go ahead. I'll take this out of the way. Cut this one about here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Everybody get out of the way.
Yeah, look out. Here we go.
Look out. Here comes Kelly. Okay. There?
Yeah,
oh, I
it
don't
might
even
help
know if
if
I
you
have
got it in there.
Well, we're trying our best here, Ciscoe. Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Woo!
All right, good job. So you see this?
Yeah, a little stub.
It's a stub. There's nothing for leaves to grow on here.
Why is that important? Like, why shouldn't I go below?
This is where the leaves grow in these nodes. If you leave this like this, There's not going to be any leaves, anything on this. This is going to die, and then disease gets in there and can get into your whole Japanese maple.
Oh.
So you got to cut that off right here.
Okay, and what's the rule too of haircuts and pruning? Why is it so important to follow that rule too?
If you don't want to take off more than a third of this, so you're symmetrically cutting out these little twigs all through. If you take off too much, and if it's an old Japanese maple like that one we saw it, it's so thick, then the sun has not penetrated to this bark for years. The bark gets really thin. You over prune, the sun hits it, it burns it. You end up with a sunburn that causes big trouble.
Oh.
So you gotta stop after 1/3.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Also, what are 3 things we should be doing in our gardens right now? I love asking you this question.
All right, so if you've got hosta or agapanthus or any plant, some of these certain kind of plants turn to mush in your garden and they look horrible. So get some rubber gloves and go out there and just get that stuff, throw it away. It's the ugliest thing in the world. If you've got a plant with a branch that's sticking out over the walk, you could cut this back now.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, on your Japanese maple, anything on the top that goes like this, cut that off. That's going to make it get tall.
Gosh.
So, oh la la.
Ooh la la. So many things. Thank you so much, Ciscoe. Can't wait to hear more about your trip.